Hey everyone, welcome back to Foreverland. So, Flower and Garden Festival just wrapped up, which means that the International Food and Wine Festival is going to be here in just a few weeks. And since all of us here at Foreverland love food so much, let's go ahead and talk about it. But really quick, first you have to watch our catchy little intro and maybe subscribe to us if you want to see more content. All right. So quick, let's go ahead and talk about what the Food and Wine Festival is. So this is one of Epcot's 4 festivals. Everyone if you've been to any Epcot festival, you know how special they are. But this one just always seems to be probably the most popular. It starts on July 15th and it runs to November 20th. So it's a super long festival. You have plenty of time to visit if you are able. It is in Epcot, but this is the festival that kind of celebrates food and food all over the world. So they like to theme it as a taste tour across 6 continents. That's kind of the tagline, where you really do travel the World Showcase with more booths than any other festival for foods. There is live entertainment. It looks like it's all Disney contracted entertainment, but nevertheless, live music is always a treat. There will also be a lot of fun festival activities. So my personal favorite thing to do at all of the festivals are the scavenger hunts. And the Remy scavenger hunt for Food and Wine Festival, it's called Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak Scavenger Hunt, will be back this year, and it's so cute. You get a guide map and they hide Remy through all of the different pavilions, and you have to find him, and you mark stickers like for his location, where he's at, and it's so cute. I love it. And then at the end you get a prize. It's a flat fee. You go look for Remy pretty much whether you find him or not. You turn your map in and you get a prize, and it's super fun and super cute. There also will be Emily's Fromage Montage, which is kind of like the Garden Graze if you went to Flower and Garden Festival, where you have to purchase 5 themed dishes from whatever the theme is, and then you get a prize. Well, Emily's Fromage Montage is a cheese dish challenge. So you have to purchase 5 different cheese dishes from the global marketplaces around the showcase, and then you turn in your stamps and you get a special prize, which for the Flower and Garden Festival was special Dole Whip, and it does seem that it's probably going to be food that will be your prize again for the Fromage Montage. So there's always plenty to do at the Food and Wine Festival other than eat. If you're looking for some family fun activities, there definitely will be stuff for you to do. I'm sure beautiful merchandise, a lot of great memories to be had. Okay, so I have done this festival many, many times, including last year, which was apparently called the Taste of Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. So I guess it really wasn't the full-fledged Food and Wine Festival because of the pandemic, but regardless, I'm ready to be back in the Food and Wine Festival full force, so I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait to eat myself sick, which is what we do every single festival, but Food and Wine always just hits right, so I'm really excited for it. There are a lot of returning dishes that I've seen from a lot of the food booths, which is totally understandable, especially knowing a little bit about kind of what Disney's going through right now in the culinary aspect of it and not having a lot of their staff. But with that being said, all of the returns are pretty much hit dishes. They're all great. I really, really loved the Wasabi Impossible Slider, which is returning, and the Brazilian cheese bread, which is so good. If you haven't had it, it's so good. It's at the Brazil booth, and I'm so happy those are returning. So super stoked. But just to take it a little bit further, I want to highlight some dishes this year in the festival that I found to be interesting, exciting, something that is a hit, or could be, who knows? So let's go ahead and do it. First, I'd like to start with the Australia booth. I've personally never eaten anything from this booth, but both items that it features look really, really good. They are both returning items from last year. They are the grilled, sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp with pineapple, pepper, onion, and snap peas. Then they have the deconstructed pavlova with pastry cream, citrus macerated berries, and lemon myrtle meringue. Personally, the pavlova, I saw pictures of it from last year. It looked really good. To pull off anything pavlova, anything meringue like that, that's really cool technically to me, and that's just like, that's a super out there dessert that I feel like not a lot of Americans maybe have had before, but it looks really good and it's super innovative, so I can't wait to try that this year. I'm super excited for that. Next we have France, which they have oh my gosh, they have a new dish in this booth, and it sounds so good. So it is called beignet aux trois fromage, but it's a warm beignet filled with 3 cheeses. And as a Wisconsinite, I'm so excited. It sounds so good. They've got the escargot croissant. Again this year, they have a chicken braised in burgundy wine with bacon and puffed potatoes dish that is new this year. And they have a vanilla creme brulee with a Grand Marnier liqueur coming this year that is new. All of those sound so good. The France booth, like always, is amazing at every festival, so I'm super excited to try that beignet this year. So this booth coming is new altogether. I think it's so cool. I'm so excited for it. It's called the Noodle Exchange. And the dishes that they have, obviously, they all have Asian style noodles. So let's get in and just talk right about it. The first dish they have is a traditional spicy Vietnamese beef pho with shaved beef, enoki mushrooms, and Thai basil. If I ate meat, that sounds really good. The next one is a char siu pork udon with enoki mushrooms, bok choy, and soy pickled egg. There's a shrimp and coconut curry rice noodles with shiitake mushrooms and Thai basil. And the last one is a tofu pho with enoki mushrooms and Thai basil. So excited to try that tofu pho. I cannot wait. So the next booth I'm going to talk about is also brand spanking new this year and really sounds pretty darn good. So it is called the Rotunda Bistro, and the dishes that it features are a chilled smoked shrimp salad, a wild mushroom truffle tart with Gruyere and creme fraiche, which I personally cannot wait to try. That sounds so good, and a chilled crab and avocado parfait with caviar. Kind of bougie. I kind of see the upscale, I don't know, kind of newer age flair on these dishes. So that sounds pretty cool. And the last booth that I'm going to talk about is another new booth. So I didn't expect to this only be the new booths to talk about, but since this is really exciting and these booths have actually really delicious sounding food, I thought it would be really cool. They've got a fried falafel pita with tahini sauce, which is plant-based. Heck yes, amazing. Grilled kebabs with couscous, tomato, onion salad, and garlic aioli, which maybe aspects of that might be vegetarian. You might be able to pick meat off if you're into that. If not, probably not safe for you. A lemon garlic chicken, Moroccan spiced lamb, harissa marinated beef tenderloin tips, stone-baked Moroccan bread with hummus, zalouk, and zaug dips, and then a pistachio cake with cinnamon pastry cream and candied walnuts. Oh my God, that sounds so good. I'm super excited for this booth. Everything in it that I can personally eat sounds so good. Everything else I'm sure is going to be a hit. But that is going to be all for this video. I just wanted to do like a quick little exciting overview of some things you can expect at the festival. All of the food booths are announced for this festival, so make sure you go ahead and check them out. If you've been to the Food and Wine Festival before, you can expect a lot of the same dishes that you've enjoyed in previous years, but I can't wait for this to start. It sounds so good. So thank you so much for hanging out with me on this video. So happy you're here. If you like our content, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If not, I'm so glad we can hang out and talk about delicious food because now I'm hungry. So I hope you have a magical day and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.